Versatile Mage. Chapter 22 Curing the Superior Dog. Muning Shui's speech was very short. Mo Fan didn't understand why the guys were so excited. They spoke as though they really could get into the Empire Institution. The Empire Magic Institution was naturally the best magic university in the country. For a city like Bow City, anyone who entered it was already extraordinary. With such a low recruitment rate, it showed how special and outstanding Muning Zhu was. She was recruited into the Empire Institution without even attending Magic High School. Brother Fan, do your best in the next 2 years and enter the Empire Institution. After entering there, even if the Mu family's influence is far-reaching, they most likely can't touch you. By then, he, Zhang Xiaohu chuckled. Just as the words left Zhang Xiaohu's mouth, the nosy Zhao Kunsen jumped in. Don't make me laugh. After today, your brother Fan will be directly expelled from the school, so don't even think about the Empire Institution. Zhao Kunsen exclaimed. Zhao Kunsen, are you sick or something? When did my brother Fan ever offend you? Do you have to bark like a dog every time we say something? Zhang Xiaohu had endured Zhao Kunsen for far too long. In any case, Zhang Xiaohu was currently one of the top students in the class and one of the few able to use magic. He didn't know what qualifications this trash Zhao Kunsen, who could only control 6 stars, had to bark so loudly in front of him. He didn't offend me. I just can't stand this little dreg having no sense of shame. I really don't understand where you got the guts to befriend Miss Muning Zhu back in the day. You should be clear about what you are and stop your wishful thinking. If it wasn't for you, the lands of our Zhao family wouldn't have been taken back. Zhao Kunsen pointed at Mo Fan's nose as he cursed. Zhao Kunsen was also from this area of the city and counted as a servant of the Mu family. Family servant. These words were quite harsh in modern times. However, if a family's livelihood came from the Mu family owner's fondness for flowers, then how was the Zhao family, who took care of the flowers and plants at the manor, not a gardener, a family servant? The Mu manor was so large that it was like the estate of a noble in olden times. Such a place had over 100 nobles in the manor, surrounded by farmers, laborers, and servants numbering over 1,000. According to the older generations, this entire city area once belonged to the Mu family. To survive, households like Mo Fan's and Zhao Kunsen's naturally orbited the truly powerful and wealthy. Zhao Kunsen held a grudge against Mo Fan. If Mo Fan hadn't been reckless and provoked the old master, the farmers would have been living good days. Mo Fan, don't you have even a little bit of brain? I've always known there are people I can't touch in my lifetime, and keeping a respectful distance benefits the family. You just had to invite trouble. You think a toad can eat the meat of a swan? Do you think this is some TV drama? A cow caretaker marrying a princess? Get out of here. Zhao Kunsen pointed at Mo Fan in disdain. With Muning Shui's appearance this time, Zhao Kunsen completely released the anger he had long held inside. The stupid thing Mo Fan did back in the day had affected too many people and too many families. A princess is a princess. When you need to show respect from a distance, you should. This isn't a fairy tale. If you cross that boundary, the king will raise taxes in his rage, causing the entire village and town's farming families to suffer beyond words. Today, standing at the back of the platform, the white-haired, middle-aged man emitting a heroic aura was the king himself. His name was Mu Juoyan. He was the kind of person who could shake the entire Bow City with just the stomp of his foot. Mo Fan had provoked this man. Mu Juoyan was known for his benevolence. Otherwise, Mo Fan's family might have dropped to the point of begging for food. Zhao Kunsen, could you shut your mouth? What? Did I say anything wrong? Zhao Kunsen replied. Mo Fan glanced at Zhao Kunsen. Truth be told, the words he spoke made Mo Fan feel guilty. The reality was far from what he had imagined. Some people only understood things after growing up. Some mocked students with bad grades, but mocking someone from a rich family was foolish. After entering society, The wealthy went overseas to study, returned with incredible diplomas, and found high-paying jobs. They still thought their salary was too little, while those who had diligently studied, entered university, and worked multiple jobs found that their quality of life couldn't compare. Their ideal world vanished, their spirit was gone, yet they remained tired and poorer than a dog. The words Zhao Kunsan said showed that his mindset was more mature than his peers. He knew it was better to accept reality than to blindly chase dreams, only to fail and face a cruel truth that would crush all past ambitions in a single moment. Naturally, Mo Fan had no reason to admire Zhao Kunsan's perspective. Instead, he felt like laughing. Zhao Kunsan, you sure have the potential and awareness to be a dog. That's something I, Mo Fan, could never achieve in my lifetime. I admire that, I truly do. Mo Fan said, who the hell are you? If I am a dog, then I'm a posh dog, eating good food, living in a nice little house, wearing beautiful clothes. You're just the dog of a dying family, a degenerate dog. A dog that eats from the trash. Why don't you look at yourself, reeking like a garbage heap? The funniest part is, you don't even realize how bad you smell. You ruined your family's last bit of land just so you could come to Magic High. But in the end, you'll just get kicked out anyway. I just want to ask your dad, Mo Jiaxing, if he regrets giving birth to someone with such rotten luck. Zhao Kunsan shot back. Mo Fan's words had struck Zhao Kunsan's weak spot, but Zhao Kunsan wasn't easy to deal with. He admitted he was a dog, but bit back even harder. Mo Fan looked toward the group of people. Naturally, his eyes found the one taking pleasure in the situation, Mu Bai. This was the young master who had once lived off others' charity, the same one Mo Fan had beaten down in the past. Back when they were children, retaliation was limited to throwing stones or breaking windows, harmless acts. But now, after the magic awakening and the magic examination, a person's fate could change drastically. The Mu Bai who had suddenly risen in status now had a chance to hit back. For now, Mu Bai had released this dog, Zhao Kunsan. But Mo Fan had been plotting for a while, waiting for a better opportunity to deliver a fierce blow. Not bad. The kid who was once beaten like a dog had finally learned to scheme. It seemed that disciplining him like a father all those years hadn't been in vain. Come on, use whatever move you have. I have more than enough experience dealing with flamers and poses. I have never lost. To fight meanness with meanness, to seek revenge for the smallest grievance, and never let them get away, that's my way. Chapter end. Please guys like, comment, share, and subscribe.